Nvidia is down 15% today, which is crazy because I just posted a video yesterday saying, oh, I think it'll be 170 by the end of March. And a lot of people are asking, one, do I still expect that to happen? Two, what went wrong? Or really, why is this sell-off occurring? And three, the most important thing, what are we going to do about this? Now, you guys are going to see that anytime we look at a stock, we want to see three things. The first is going to be bullish market structure, which is what Nvidia has. The second thing that we want to see is an expansion happening coming out of a compression. The third thing that we want to see is buy-sell pressure indicated at the bottom of your screen with this BX trender. You'll see here that what we want to have is a green weekly BX trender coming out of an expansion. If we would have followed this back here in 2024, we would have made an 89% return there, a 37% return there, and most recently only a 5% return on that breakout that we had. Now, this is just following when the weekly BX turns green. And you can see here that the past two times we tested a breakout, Nvidia did not flip green on the BX trender. Now, one of the things that I teach is that we can normally find earlier entries by getting in when price is making higher lows on the BX trender. You can see that back here, we would have gotten in about a week early in that breakout of May of 2023. We would have gotten in a bit early back here in that breakout of December of 2023. And we would have gotten in a bit early here if we wanted to play this next breakout. And now I haven't taken a position on Nvidia at all this entire time. I still think that it's going to hit $170 by the end of March, but I still haven't taken a position yet. I did take a position on AMD, which I'm getting murdered on for the same exact thing. But looking back, I should have just waited on AMD until the BX turned green, but I wanted to make sure that I got in at a very good price, which hurt me in the end. And you can see here that if I would have just followed this simple strategy, which is the strategy I normally follow instead of trying to time this, we would be right 86% of the time, just waiting for green. And in the past 7 years, we would have made a 12,000% return. Best thing, average return being 32%, average loss being 2%. So a risk versus reward of 14 to 1 with an 86% win rate. That is fucking crazy. And instead, right, even though I do this 9 years now, I try to time the bottoms a little bit early. And of course, I didn't know this whole DeepSeek situation was going to happen for AMD or for Nvidia, and our requirements were met, but I was just trying to time things a little early, and it ended up biting me in the ass anyway. Now, as far as Nvidia, personally, I'm still not touching this. I still think that we could see a move back to $170, but I got murdered on AMD, which I'm still holding and I'll do a video on. And in order for me to go long on this, I really need to see the BX turn green once again, like we saw back here on October 7th. I'm still not against trying to time some of these higher lows on the BX since it really opens up that risk versus reward. As far as the downside for Nvidia at this point, we have yet to break structure. And I'm not worried about this really until we end up breaking $100. $120 was the level I was watching today because of the point of control. But if we take that Fibonacci retracement from swing low to swing high, you'll see that Fibonacci level that we really need to focus on is basically between 120 to 114, with the smart money zone being really $110. If this old structure level of $100 breaks, that's when we have to be worried for a multi-year downtrend on Nvidia, but I doubt that that is going to happen right now. If you want to learn more about all of the indicators that you see in this video, as well as the proprietary settings and the step-by-step trading system that I've built, you can take all of our courses completely free with the link in the description.